I have to
Avatar,
figure out how to
making me
fix that.
uncomfortable. Was it like this last session?
I thought we all agreed to dress up in
Avalar.
costumes.
Was
No?
it like what last session?
Look at his stream.
Oh, he got a whole new overlay and stuff.
Oh,
Did you know
yeah.
about all that? Yeah, that was like that last time. He got that in between last week and the week before.
I'm
So
talking
there's
about the ski mask.
The ski
Oh,
mask? Oh, hang on. I don't know what you're talking about now.
Man, oh, man.
Okay,
Wait,
now
wait, wait,
I'm
wait.
not actually watching his stream, so
Wait.
no, we
Yeah, I
don't.
don't watch this so I don't cheat.
Way over their heads,
That's
though.
great.
I thought we were all dressing up.
No, he wasn't doing that last week.
I thought we were all
Full of
dressing up.
times.
All right, so for new guys, we actually run Lost Mines of Phandelver mixed in with another essential starter kit called the
Ice Spire Peak.
yeah, Dragon the Icefire Peak. Thank you, because there's 3 other expansions. Okay, go. But we took a side turn to start the Stranger Things campaign for our Halloween special. Part 1 was last week. I think now is time for the recap.
Yeah.
Sound
I
good?
gotta mute myself.
Yeah. Would you like me to read it, Corgi, or you want to read it?
Do it. You wrote it. You read it.
Okay, here we go. Ready? Here we go. All right,
Yeah.
session 17, the first session of our Halloween spectacular. So after being joined by Nilberg, the party departs from Thundertree to assist him on his quest. They head east along the river, deep into Neverwinter Woods. It isn't long before the path becomes too difficult for the horses to travel, so they decide to leave them and proceed on foot. Along the way, they meet a woodcutter by the name of Tybor Wester. They learn that his brother is Harbin Wester, the town master of Phandelver. Tybor doesn't have much information for the group, so they continue along their way along the river east. While making their way, Kindroth, Nilmerg, and Sophia discover tracks, while Ferag and Imag also discover tracks that lead them in a different direction. They follow them, unaware that they have left the party. So soon, Ferag and Imag realize that they are following their own footprints, which lead them around in a large circle to rejoin the party at the river's edge. The party crosses the river and follows the trail into the foothills of Mount Hotnow. As they exit the trees, it is nearing the middle of the night. In front of them is a sheer rock face and a massive 40-foot tall cave entrance towering above them. Within minutes, they hear noises in the darkness to the west. Kindroth spots a group of about 8 troglodytes approaching. Since the creatures are unaware of the party, the group decides to scatter and take cover, trying to preserve the element of surprise. Nilmerg quickly shifts into his wild form and joins Ferag and Sophia in a run for the cave's entrance. As Ferag draws his crossbow, it gets caught on his armor and he falls on the ground just short of cover. Neela and King make a run for the tree line, while Imag and Kindroth duck behind some boulders. As Kindroth moves through the rocks, he loses his footing, falling prone and alerting the troglodytes to something ahead of them in the darkness. Imag looses an arrow at the one in front of the group, and it shoots wide. Kindroth and Fera both get back on their feet, and Kindroth hits the one in the front with a ray of frost. Ferag fires a crossbow bolt, delivering the killing blow. Sophia breaks cover to throw a javelin, striking the second one, and then quickly retreats to cover. Imag fires another arrow from the rocks, striking a third. Believing they are only facing the 2 attackers, the creatures keep advancing closer to the party. Once they are in front of the cave, Kindroth stands and hits another with Ray of Frost. Neela charges from the trees, riding King, attacking the troglodyte nearest them. King bites the creature, inflicting a lot of damage. Nilmerg leaps from the cave, pouncing on another, tearing it to shreds, while Ferag and Sophia rush from the cave. Sophia attacks with her great axe, cleaving another in 2, as Imag runs into the fray, firing another arrow on the run. Kindroth exclaims, "Glassstaff is dead! Surrender or die!" as Imag's shot misses the target. The troglodytes fight back, biting and clawing at Nilmerg, Imag, Sophia, Neela, and King. Neela, astride King, strikes with her rapier, killing one, then turns to attack a second with her dagger, but underestimates the distance to the target and falls from her saddle to the ground. Kindroth, seeing the creature standing over Neela, casts Ray of Frost, killing it, while King lunges at another, biting it and throwing it to the ground, and Nilmerg finishes it off. Ferag crushes another with his hammer, while Sophia cuts yet another down with her great axe. and Imag uses his greatsword to kill the last one. Imag and Sophia decide to skin the troglodytes and place their skins in the bag of holding. The party enters the cave and notices the tracks of maybe 40 troglodytes and noticeably larger tracks of an owlbear. The cave opens with 3 possible paths. After a short discussion, they take the path to the left. With Imag in the lead of the party, they move into the darkness. The path opens into another chamber. As Imag stops, Ferag sees a tripwire and alerts him. Neela easily disarms the trap and they proceed deeper into the cave. Ferag moves to the front as the path opens it up into a larger chamber, where he finds a small stash of gold, coins, and artworks, which he puts in his bag of holding. Upon investigation of the room, Sophia notices a suspicious crack in the north wall and identifies it as a door of some kind. She pushes it open with Ferag's help and peers into another chamber with 4 or 5 troglodytes inside. And that's where we left off.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
That's time for me to swap maps. You open the door and you found those troglodytes staring there at you. I'll stop the music when I do that. And I got quiet. I wish they would continue on.
Yeah, it's alright.
Got the drippy sound. Cave.
That's okay.
Zoom in.
So are we in the second room now?
This is...
No, you just opened the door.
We're in the treasure room. We're in the treasure room, and we just opened... Sophia and Ferag just pushed the door open and saw the 4 or 5 troglodytes in here.
Right.
Okay, I'm done chomping at chips. Okay.
Thanks,
Why
Snow.
did
Thanks for
you
the
share
stuff.
with the class?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure that a lot of people wouldn't want to hear that.
All right, so
for,
yeah, you open the door and you got these troglodytes. Actually, I wanted to show you because the drawing on the.
5 months, nice.
Can I show this to you?
Yeah, it's awesome. Oh, the drawing that's in the actual pack?
Yeah, can I can't.
Of a troglodyte? Yeah, we've seen that. So
Yeah, but the one that actually comes in the Stranger Things,
Kind of hand drawn, yeah.
it's hand drawn. It's supposed to be hand drawn by Will, the kid in Stranger Things.
Oh.
I actually have the book here.
Yeah, I have it in the Monster Main. I'm trying to get it over to you guys on Roll20 what they actually look like.
So are we just open the door and they all see us? Are we rolling for initiative?
Yep, so you open the door and you got these 5 troglodytes just basically ready to charge at you. So at this point, yeah, that's correct. We're going to roll initiative. Get the screen up.
Or click on my icon.
Oh no!
Make sure to click on your icon. You don't want to become a torch.
I'm
Become a torch.
You're
I'll become a flask. Good night,
I mean,
Foxy.
that
Thank you
doesn't
for
sound
stopping
too
by.
Bye, Fox.
And Foxy says good night, everybody. Thank you for stopping by. Thank
yeah,
you.
Frankie's gone too.
Yeah, see you later.
He had to go to sleep. It's late over there.
Yeah. I definitely appreciate both of you stopping by.
Yeah, thanks guys for hanging out. 10?
Man, I'm rolling like crazy high initiative.
You pumped. You're pumped for this.
Nice.
There we go.
Look at
That's
that 20.
the troglodyte that's in the book.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, did you put it up? Because I can't.
If you can see it, I don't even know if you can see it. I'm trying to look at my camera.
Oh, I can't see it.
It's probably
I can't
pretty
see it
whited out.
in your if it's
Don't
in your
forget
stream,
to-
I can't see it.
Don't forget to
Probably
roll
pretty
for
weighted
king.
out.
Yeah, I accidentally selected my name instead of Neela. So it's gonna show up as Corgi in the initiative. It's fine.
That's the Hydra.
Thanks, Snow. I got her skin is base coated. That's good. We're gonna start on the dress now.
Okay. Now I'm gonna. So Corgi, this is gonna be confusing. Corgi is gonna be me in the initiative, and Neela is gonna be king.
Oh, you can't choose roll as down at the bottom? I guess you can't.
King isn't in there anymore, and I accidentally had Corgi selected, so it's fine. We just flip it. We'll all remember. We'll use our brains.
It's fine.
King's not in there.
fine.
What do you mean?
I gotta
I don't
go
see
for
him in the list. in my list at least.
All I see is Neela Featherbottom.
Oh, he's not selectable in this map for me as a player.
What?
He's not. I can't
did I
move
do?
my babu.
Did I mess up? I must have messed.
Maybe.
We'll fix it. We'll fix it here. That's what I was trying to do. That's a troglodyte.
Cool.
Nice.
Very attractive.
No problem. No. I'll be here working on it.
I'm guessing that they are carnivores, correct?
Must be.
Yeah,
not just-
yeah.
They're not eating just cave mushrooms, correct?
Correct.
Cave mushrooms.
I'm just saying, they're not like those
There you go,
whatever
Corky.
it is, creatures from Skyrim.
Falmer,
Yeah, they're not like
Thank
Palmer,
you.
just hanging
No,
out in
no.
cave eating
all
mushrooms.
blind and can't see.
And actually, their religion and their entire existence is based on feeding and being well fed. They're carnivores.
Oh, they're kind of like those roly things, critters.
Kinda. All
They're
right.
critters.
So as the door opens, I think it was Sophia and Pharaoh was opening the door. You see these 5 Dragonites just now got their attention. They grabbed their weapons. Actually, they don't have weapons. They're balls and things. So yeah, they're ready to start charging at you. And what you're getting out of the room is a stench, like more than just filth. Like even worse than goblins, orcs. They just completely stinks in this lair.
Oh,
Gross.
Yeah. Okay, so King. So as the doors open, it's King. He's the first one to react.
is this the restroom for them?
It's their lair. They don't smell very good.
Well, they did give us poison damage just from skinning them, so.
Some of us.
I guess King is going to move to the side here and hold his action in case any of the creatures come through.
Okay. So that brings it to Kendroth, the mighty mage.
Kindra, I'm going to cast Fireball. Oh wait, wrong level.
From the back
So-
row.
From the back row. I don't care how big the room is. I cast Fireball. Okay, so how far is the door? How far is the door open? Can I see through it, or is it just cracked?
Yeah, it's about 10 feet wide.
Oh, it's about 10. About 10
Yeah,
feet
they were able
wide,
to
is it
slide it.
open.
Yeah, they just completely opened it up and are like, uh-oh.
Into him.
Okay, then I'm going to, let's see, 10, 15, 20. I'm going to step to where Sophia is, and I guess I'll cast Ray of Frost on this guy.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's happening? How you doing?
Which guy again? This guy?
This guy right here.
I copy that.
The one
All
that's
right.
straight ahead of me.
You,
So
you got
I'll
your
cast-
finger. Got your fingers
Yep.
moving in a magical
I'm gonna.
way.
It's it, man. I got the finger guns out, and I go Lin Athlosi.
Pew, pew,
Nice.
pew.
So that's gonna be a 23 to hit.
That hits.
And did it roll damage? Doesn't look like it rolled damage.
Usually it does.
It just
Yeah,
rolled
I think they
hit.
changed it. Now you got to click on it. Like,
Oh, really?
roll 20,
Okay.
and it'll show you the damage.
They did have a couple of updates recently.
Oh, now you gotta click. Oh yeah. Okay, so 6 cold damage. Okay.
Look at
6
that.
cold damage. So you came out with this ray of frost, and it just hits this reptile creature.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna use my remaining 10 feet to get back here.
All right. So it freezes a little bit, shakes off the frost. That comes out with just claws, just out, mouth open, drooling slime. Say reptile. Reptile, right?
Reptile.
Did I pronounce reptile wrong?
I don't think so.
I think you
Reptilian?
Reptilian?
I think you said
Reptilian?
Man, with your accent, you
He's,
pronounce a lot of these.
it's a reptile over in Italy. A reptilian.
It's reptilian.
No, it's a
Hey,
reptile
oh, hey.
Pascalian.
Yes. It was just a combination.
Got grammar police over here. Got me. Yeah.
it's a reptilian from the Jersey Shore.
It's Jersey Shore.
How you doing?
How you doing? I'm reptilian over here. Oh. That's New York. Sorry. All right.
He's representing.
Yeah. Neela. We're having too much fun tonight.
We are already having way too much fun. Okay. So, because it's been a little while and because I feel like it's necessary, I'm going to see 5,
Slap me
10,
on the butt.
15.
You gonna push Kendra in there and run?
I'm gonna go
can
up
pull
to
the
here
door.
and I'm gonna walk in the room and it'll be, hello everybody, my name is Neela Featherbottom. Nice to meet you. and then I'm going to shoot the one that Kendra shot in the face with a crossbow.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice. So they all look at you just snarling because they don't understand common. And that hits. Crossbow
Okay.
flashes out. They were stunned by your niceness, and then crossbow goes flying and it hits.
Obscene niceness.
Obscene nice.
Obscene. I can't click it to get damage.
Yeah, me neither. Maybe
Yeah.
Neela has to do it.
Yeah, the player has to do it.
Ah, okay.
Well, I'm clicking on
That's-
it, but it's not crossing over.
That's crazy.
What is
That's a
going on?
really weird update for them to make. Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, Roll20.
So just take
There it is.
the original damage because I did a critical on it on the second time I rolled it. So ignore that. Just take the piercing damage without all the criticals.
Uh-huh.
Just the 7.
Wow.
You would roll
7?
a nat 20, wouldn't you?
7 damage.
roll a nat 20 on a roll that you can't use. That's awesome.
I know,
Oh.
right?
Yeah, you rolled it out for. You
It'll
rolled
be
it
the
out.
only one she rolls all night.
Yeah, it'd be the only
Probably.
one. You rolled that one as a waste. So yeah, the crossbow goes flying, hits it dead in the chest, right through the heart, piercing it. It drops down dead.
Nice.
And
Is that the one? Oh no.
And that's, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 25. Yeah, wait, 5, 10,
You
15,
okay?
20, 25. Okay, I can kind of go back into the doorway.
Oh, you can get your full movement because you're not disengaging. You can dash with your bonus action.
That's true. You were right. I forget that I have that. So yeah, 5, 10. I'll stay over here with Colt for my bonus.
King.
I'll dash.
Wrong corgi.
King.
King.
Dang it,
Wrong
wrong corgi. Wrong corgi.
Wrong corgi. All right, so this little halfling comes out. He's really nice, scares everybody, shoots him, kills him, runs back in, hides behind the corgi. Now, Imag, who's back there, still drinking his flask.
Okay. I just have. Hold on a second.
Putting the flask
Clean
down.
off my breath. I gotta clean off my breath. One moment.
Okay.
Okay. So, what are we fighting?
Chocolate. One died.
One died. There's a doorway in front of us.
Yes.
Yeah.
It really
yeah.
looks like a doorway, but I understand that's a doorway.
It's 10 wide. So both the spaces in front of Farah and Sophia are both doorway.
Are both doorway. And there's
Yeah.
a troglodyte to the right inside the door is what I've been told by my
Right.
fellow fighters here.
Mhm.
Alright, so I'm gonna just go up to there, because why not? And we're gonna go ahead and just shoot at that one right there with our longbow.
Okay. Then he comes dashing through,
And we're
pulls
gonna
the string
shoot
back,
that.
releases it. It hits.
And now I gotta figure out how to do the D8 plus 3. I should know this by now, but I don't. Ow! That's
Not bad.
Not bad. I'll take it.
Every
They
little bit
release it?
counts, man.
Yeah, arrow comes flying out, hits him probably dead in the shoulder there, does a little damage.
and I will
Angry, he's
shield up-
angry.
Nice,
Shield
nice.
up as I wait out the end of my turn. There you go.
Let's see what a god can do.
See what a god can do.
So now it's
See no
Nilmer.
gods up here but me.
I got a quote from Ghostbusters stuck in my head all of a sudden.
That's a big Twinkie.
All right, so Nilmerg's gonna eyeball the guy that's back here.
Okay.
My little freak. And I'm gonna say, have you heard of Braveheart? Remember the rocks. I bonus action magic stone. I take 3 pebbles out of my pebble pouch. That's
Okay.
like literally right on my waistline.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to take one of these pebbles and I am going to throw it at him.
Okay.
Does he get a good berry?
He does not get a good berry.
How far is your throw distance? That's pretty hefty
60
throw.
feet.
Woo!
Dude's a pitcher.
Ouch.
on the weekend.
Yeah, really.
And then 7 points of damage to him.
All right, so that stone goes throwing. You hit him square in the face
So
for
that's
7
weird.
damage.
I clicked it to see what the damage was, and it rolled the damage for me.
Yeah, it rolled it for me too. It's in the GM chat. New
How
update.
far
I
can
love
these
it.
troglodytes? How far can these troglodytes move?
That's cool.
Everybody wants to roll damage on my magic stone.
They can
How far can these troglodytes move?
30 feet.
Oh goodness gracious, there, Corgi.
What?
Take one.
All right,
Oh!
Neil.
I'm sorry. I
stern.
was clicking things. I'm sorry. I broke it all.
And that's going to end my turn. I'm
What-
going to stay right where I'm at.
All
What
right.
did you break? I didn't
you
see
break?
anything. What'd you break?
I was
Oh.
scrolling through the
Roller.
chat stuff, and apparently I was accidentally clicking rolling damage.
You went on a clicking frenzy.
And every
I
single one of
apparently
them,
did.
every single one of them misses. That's how it's gonna go.
So I'm going to go in my turn.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm going to move up to here.
Okay.
I'm
Step
going
into
to
the-
see the gentleman on my right. I am going to use
So nice.
my magical fingers and summon forth the sacred flame.
Ooh, coming down with a ray of goldness and glory.
So
I gotta roll
DC
against
save for
that.
15.
Survey
Roll.
says he was not able to get out of the way of this ray of light comes crashing down and burns him with holy damage for 7
Yay.
damage.
I think a good day of rolling.
Is he
Yeah,
dead?
He's pretty burned up pretty bad
He-
though. He's scorched
He's
up.
he's taken like 12 damage.
Took 7 plus
5.
Bully's 5. Yeah, fine. He's still up.
He's still up. Oh my gosh,
up.
these guys are tougher than I thought. I'm gonna back up to here, and I'm gonna shield up with my hammer.
Copy that. So he's
That's it.
scorched up pretty bad. So I'll just give you that. Sophia, the mighty Sophia, the first one to open the door,
Raising
but the last one to go.
I opened the door and everybody just rushed past me.
Yeah, exactly. See.
I just threw a rock past you.
Yeah.
So you're slower than a rock.
I'm in the other room.
Apparently.
You got this, Sophia.
I'm tired from opening that heavy door.
Yeah, that's true. You're still trying to secure the door.
Yeah.
All right, what's
All
Sophia
right.
got planned?
So I jump in. So are we? That's 5, 10, 15, 20. I will walk up here. I'm gonna slash him. Great axe.
All right, coming down with a great axe to cut him in half again. Survey says
Nope.
Oh, that is a. After the radiant damage, and he scorched himself up pretty good. Yeah, Sophia comes in and is just swinging and missed. The Troglodyte was able to get out of the way, and you got within
think
5
it's just-
feet of the stinkiness. Let's do a Constitution saving throw.
Let's see here. Where are you at? There you are.
Oh no,
You're
he's
about-
constituting. He's constituting.
'Cause he's about to throw up all over the place.
Nice.
I'll take it. That's not terrible.
But you got the finger over your mouth real quick and was able to hold it in, but you just can't. But you're technically immune stench, but it still bothers up in your mouth. You got enough constitution to hold it in. All right. Those are Chocodales.
So Are the troglodytes like goblins?
No,
Nah, they're
these
more-
are people.
Yeah, like monster lizards.
Terrifying.
Well, I mean, like, are they? Do they have males and females?
One would assume.
I know
It
where
doesn't-
this is going.
Doesn't go in that kind of detail, but women are like reptiles.
Mm.
All right, so with Sophia just sitting right there, you got a left and a right hand claw. Back.
They're not like xenomorphs where they're like gonna lay eggs in us, right?
No. That's a 20, so he slashes you for 6 with the left hand. But they slash on the right. You gotta. First one hits, the right one does not, so that's 6, but he comes in with a bite. You have to roll. Nope. Ooh, you're able to dodge the bite in the right hand, but the left hand, as you're moving around, got you with a 6 slashing damage.
Mm. So what is the now? What is the now? I'm looking at your thing here on the right where it says claw and bite and all that stuff. It says attack 6 and then it's green 24. Is that the actual
it's rolling
damage?
With
The-
it's
the
rolling
20
with advantage.
It's rolling with advantage, and the 24 was a crit.
So my question is this: is that the one that I rolled first, the one that's the 20, that was a hit. The one that was a 12 is a miss.
Yep.
Right.
The one that's a 6, or hold on,
Is a miss.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
he's
a
taking
miss.
the first roll. It's automatically rolling with advantage or disadvantage, so it's rolling 2. He's just taking the first one.
Yeah, I have that option on. It saves me time, but I'm not counting that. That's why I need it.
Well, I mean, like, is it? I'm just wondering which is the damage. Is it the first number or the second number?
The one on the bottom is his damage.
One above
damage.
that says damage is the damage.
Ah, okay.
Where's
so
the
then,
slashing or piercing?
Yeah.
so it's rolling twice then.
Yeah.
Yes,
with
rolling
advantage.
with advantage. Yes.
I got you. I understand.
Yeah, it saves me time. So I had that option clicked on Roll20 that it will roll twice for me. It saves me time, especially with all the monsters I'm dealing with.
I got you. It's all good. I was just trying to understand it.
No problem. So this troglodyte gets right up in Imag's grill, and a stench just overwhelms him. You have to give me a Constitution.
You gotta wait just 3 seconds, okay?
No problem. No problem. He's got to put the flask down. He's got to put it in his pocket.
No, we have ambient barking.
That is not great. I
Ooh.
throw up all over the guy.
Yeah. So
Can he
as soon as
throw,
you,
up can he throw up
Does
the
he-
monster's eyes and blind it?
so as he gets up, he's just blowing chunks all over the ground and everything. You now have disadvantage.
All my turns?
For all your saving throws and all your attacks. For 1 hour.
1 hour?
And
That's a long time.
That is
I'm
a
running-
long ass
I'm
time.
gonna be backing up on these things. I'm not
You
letting
got-
these things get close to me.
got a left hand slash coming at Imag. Does he have his shield up? No, he does
Yes,
not.
he does. He's
Does he?
supposed to. Yes.
Yeah, he did. He said when you got done shooting, he said he's going to stand here and shield up.
Alright, so I attack with a 15. You have 15 AC. That's a 3 slashing damage from the left claw. Right claw. 18, so that's 4 slashing. So that's 7 total so far. And he comes in with the bite. 5, for 5 more.
13 damage, man. Ooh.
13 damage.
Rough. That was a bad turn for Imag.
10, 15, 20.
I guess
Top
we're
right
saving
here.
the IMAG today.
So Sophia's immune for the stench, but you got a troglodyte comes up behind her and he attacks with a left hand. Claw slashing attack against her back and
That's
misses.
funny.
Right side,
Wow.
right hand. That misses. And a,
Can't
and
hit
a
Sophia
bite.
today.
And that misses. Oh,
Nope. Hit.
Nope, that hits.
that hit. That hit for 5. So he bites.
8 and 18. That's pretty good.
You dodged 2 hands,
Okay.
but that bite came down and got you on the shoulders.
I'll take it.
This one steps up 10 feet or so, and you just hear him screech this nasty, horrible sound.
I
And
picked the 5.
10,
Gotcha.
15, 20, 25, 30. 10, 15, 20, 20, 30. 5, 10,
A lot of movement in
20,
there.
25, 30,
Yeah.
30.
Back
I
up!
got my actions now.
Out,
Run!
out.
Thank you for the follow. D Down 86. I hope I pronounced that properly. Thank you for the follow.
This is where me,
5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Avalar.
30. 5,
Just in-
10,
that followed just in time
15,
for me to
20,
die.
25, 30.
yep, it's just
5,
me, Mill,
10,
and
30. Reinforcements are on their way. 5,
we just need it
10,
closed
15, 20,
up the
25,
door.
30.
Run!
5, 10, 15,
No.
20, 25, 30.
Oh my gosh.
That's an awful lot of
That's
reinforcements
a lot
coming.
of them.
I can't even
5,
see them.
10,
I just
hear
15,
counting.
20,
Yeah, I can't see
25,
them
either.
30. Okay. I think I
A
got
little
them
bit
all.
of mage hand would be nice.
It was a lot of counting, though.
What would be nice there,
Screams.
Sophia?
I said some healing would be nice right
Oh,
about
healing.
now. I
So,
mean, I
uh,
still got 25. But
We're at the top
Yeah,
of the
Potion on
turn.
you, don't you?
I can't help
I do. I got potions. It's fine.
It's okay. No one gets it right. So I hope it. So is it B Downard 86? Is that the B at Downard 86? Am I doing
Step
that right?
back and close the door.
So it is the top of the round. So how about everybody give me a? Let's give me an intelligent.
Everybody?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Why
Saving
do all
throw?
of my characters only have a +1 intelligence?
Is
Mine
it
has a
saving,
0.
saving throw?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
9.
gotta-
Wow, the wizard who should probably have the highest intelligence.
Awesome. I
Who
got it right.
does? Has a
Well, thank you for the
+5.
follow.
I'll just roll- I'll
Oh,
just roll
Yeah,
gosh.
like-
I hope you enjoy it. We do this every Wednesday night. We're on actually in our Halloween special.
The god
Part
rolls a
2.
22.
Stranger Things.
Hey, my low one is 14. That's not bad.
All right, so what you happen to notice when this one kind of screamed and yelled and screeched, you kind of all picked up that, hey, this guy's the leader. He's controlling the tribe. We'll give him the crown.
The crown.
I have a
I
crown.
can't even see him, so.
Yeah,
Good.
me neither.
It's all right. You
Now,
heard
question.
Neither.
you heard it.
Now
Okay, I heard it.
here's a question. If I attack it hand to hand, will I have to do the Constitution thing immediately?
If
Or
you're
will
within
I have to do
5
it-
feet,
I'm just saying is that do I have to do it immediately before my attack or after my attack?
As soon as you come within 5 feet. So it's a bad symbol, but you notice this one particularly is the leader here.
Where? I don't see him.
That's all right. You could, Sophia saw it. Imag saw it. They're translating it to you, and they're pointing it out. Hey, leader! Everybody passed the saving throw. Except for Ed, actually.
Where is it?
that's all right. I'm standing all the way over here in the corner by the dog, so you know.
He's petting the dog. What happened? There's a fight.
It's this one right here, Farah.
He's distracted by the corgi.
Well, Farah can't see it past the corner because of the.
I'm just sitting here
There's a lot
petting the
of
dog. Oh, nice puppy.
Okay,
He's got
let's.
+5 cuteness.
I mean, I see it. It's just not much of it. It's just like it's a green little silhouette.
Fair enough. Yeah, so no worries. You're curious about how Stranger Things plays out. Well, so far it's been really good. It's more open than sandboxed, and it's really tough. Made for third level players. So far, I think the players enjoy it. So far.
Yeah. Real good.
All right, so it's top of the turn. It is King's turn. The Dire Corgi, which is kind of homebrewed a little bit, if guys are familiar with D&D. We have.
Yes. It was the present that Avalar gave me, I think, to shut me up.
Super bark.
Oh, it had nothing to
Do
do
the
with
super bark.
He doesn't have super part.
I saw a story. Actually, I can't remember the author's name. That does halflings riding corgis and breeds them for combat, and I thought it played out pretty well for your name. I was
Yeah,
about shutting
that was
you.
awesome.
Okay, King's turn.
Has this one been hit at all?
No.
This one right there? No.
This one has. This one's got your Neil's rock across the face, so it's got a bloody nose.
I'm sorry, sweet Babu. You're gonna have to take some blood damage. Hopefully, not too much. He'll come up and he'll bite. Let's see. Is he gonna bite or is he gonna claw? Which one does more damage? Ooh. I thought he had a claw attack.
He has a
But I only...
yeah, he has a bite, but it has a able to make the target prone.
Okay, well,
he can bite and throw it to the ground.
I guess that he's going to stick this nasty thing into his mouth and bite.
All right, it's a Constitution saving throw right off the bat.
Okay, Constitution.
Come on, King, you can do it. You can do it.
You smell worse than
Nice.
things. You smell worse than things than that.
Nice.
So Snow Crash says,
You
"I
spent
think
extra
she's
half
thinking
one all
Colt
day."
from our game."
Yeah, that's what she always does.
Probably.
She always calls him Colt.
So honestly,
Yeah.
being a canine, stench doesn't faze him at all. So he comes in for a bite.
And
and a
it
bite.
is... Why isn't it letting me do the attack? Come on.
Dum dum dum.
Come on. There it goes.
There it
Nice.
goes. Roll20 is a little slow.
Yep.
So
10 piercing.
yeah, so he just jumps up and just comes in with a bite for 10 piercing damage, and I have to make a saving throw on strength to make sure I can stay up on my 2 feet.
Oh, no good.
That is a no good because King's DC is 11, and because of that, the dog leaps on him, knocks him down prone with 10 piercing. So he is now prone.
Okay, and he's
Nice.
prone. That means that my sweet Babu can walk away without getting...
That's right.
That's correct. That's
Yep.
correct.
There you go.
All
Cool.
right, so that's Kendroff's turn. The Mighty Mage.
Okay, so I'm gonna come in right here, and I'm going to hit the guy that's down prone and
Okay.
the other guy that's standing next to him with magic missile at 2nd level.
Uh-oh. Meowgic Missile.
I hate you all.
Meow, Jick.
All right, Meow.
Calm down, meow.
Low damage. So that's 2 darts apiece, 2 points each. So 4 points of damage for each of them.
4 damage. Guy
Yeah.
prone just gets blasted with this magical arcane magic and is basically dead.
Okay, and I'm just gonna step back out of the way.
This
Now,
guy takes 4 damage, so he's
Question.
pretty much bleeding. Yes.
Is if we walk by their corpses, will we have to do the Constitution thing again?
That's a good question. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll say they
probably.
will. All right.
That's
so
great.
That
Let's
is,
put it right in the doorway, guys.
that's Neela. That's Neela's turn now. It happens.
Okay,
Stabby,
well,
stabby.
I'm gonna see this dude on the ground and be like, yeah, I'm going to shoot him in the crotch with my crossbow.
So which one's on the
Oh,
ground? Because this one's dead.
No, the one that's prone is dead. I killed him.
Oh,
And then
is
the
he
one-
dead? Okay,
Yeah,
then
the
I'll
one-
shoot
the
the
one to the
with
right.
you know.
Yeah.
I'll
This
shoot
one's
at
got.
him then.
This one's bleeding pretty bad.
Okay, then I will shoot at him. Ooh, not the best.
Ooh, crossbow goes flying, and it is a check. Double check. It is it is a hit.
Cool.
Did who's failed the Constitution thing so far? Is it just Imag and that's it?
I'm not just it. Yep.
And I get the
8.
sneak attacks. So
I have a
Ooh. Bolt goes driving through his heart.
8
He is
something
dead.
Nice. Nice damage.
You're welcome.
Nice.
As
Nice
always,
goes. Nice
it's the woman
goes.
taking care of business, as usual.
Mm.
So Bully's
What's
over
the-
the corner, just up chucking constantly. But it's his
I
turn
had a
now.
bad tuna salad sandwich. I'm sorry.
Here's a question.
He drank too much out of his flask.
Neela, what's your Constitution saving throw like modifier?
My con save is a +1.
Okay, and for you, Kinroth?
What does that have to do with what
Const-
we're doing?
Well, I'm deciding who I'm gonna give bless to. So
It's +2.
okay. I'm just doing odds on who's gonna.
Yeah, that
beat it.
beneficial saving throw. That is a good utility.
So it's my turn. I'm going to. I need to get. I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? I've already got the thing, so
You've
can I
already
go
got
by
disadvantage.
them? So I can just move by them without any problem.
That's correct.
Drag them out of the way and pile them up.
Well, no, I'm not gonna do that.
Get them out of the doorway.
So that's the guy back here. He's the king.
Yep. Or the leader. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Let's see. I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. I'm gonna move to here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna take a shot directly at that guy. At the
Okay.
king.
That's with disadvantage.
Right.
So he tries to finagle a flanking position as he just up chucking, pulls his bow back.
Maybe we'll just use that number. Because I could get a -1. We'll roll it again. 14, so 4.
The arrow goes flying and totally misses.
Totally misses, and I'm going to. I'm just going to shield up and be there. That's fine.
Copy that. That brings it back to Nilmerg. The pitcher
All
for
right.
the Braves.
Nilmerg's gonna move up here to the doorway so he can see. And
Okay.
that's King Boy, right?
It's King Boy.
Alright, I'm actually going to attack the guy that's actually directly below him. South.
Okay.
With a 2nd level ice knife.
Ooh.
That sounds brutal.
Duck,
Ooh,
Sophia.
Put that in the description. What is it?
That's child's play for a god.
17, I'm pretty sure that's gonna hit him.
That hits. Ice knife. That hits.
Okay, now everyone within 5 feet of him has to make a DC 14 Dex save throw, or they take 8 cold damage and half on passing it. So it hits him and it explodes.
Ow.
It's
All right.
it's basically you take a drop of water and you form it into this like ice throwing knife, and when it hits the target, it explodes and it hits everything within 5 feet of the target.
Nice.
All right, so let's do the target first. So what damage does he get, or just based on the dex throw?
So he takes let's see.
He
So
gets hit.
he's gonna take 3 for piercing just right off.
Right off the bat. Okay.
And
so let's
then
take the
him
3.
and anybody within 5 feet of him have to make the dex save. If they don't pass the DC 14, then it's gonna be 8. If they pass, it's 4.
All right, so he takes it too. He takes the 3 off the bat, but he does
Yeah.
another dex save for another 3,
Yep.
or
Yeah, if it
For-
says
for another-
hit
for
or
another
miss,
8.
the shard explodes. The target and each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed on a dexterity saving throw, or takes the cold damage.
gotcha. Okay, so here we go. This is for the target. That's a natural 20. So
Okay, so he's gonna take 4.
yeah, so he
The
takes
king
half,
just
right?
literally just matrix dodged everything.
No, it's not the king yet. This is still the target. So he takes 4
Yeah, the guy-
cold.
So he
Yep.
takes a total of 7.
So here comes the king. He does not make it. He takes 8.
Yep.
And then there's one more guy next to him.
This guy right here. He takes. Let's see. He's got an 18, so he takes half.
Dang.
Yeah, you can take 4. Cool.
A very nice spell. So this drop of water goes flying, hits the guy, explodes into this icy explosion. I don't. There's a description.
It just
for it.
shards. Like the
Yeah.
ice knife shatters and it just causes shards to blow in all directions.
I've referred to
There
it
you
as
go.
an ice grenade.
Yes.
There you go. So yeah, it just blows this frozen ice shards, just pierces everybody, and yeah, that is that. The movement.
And I'm just gonna kind of step behind King here. Good
All
boy.
Petting King as he goes by.
Yep, that is my turn.
All right, it's Farah.
Okay. One moment.
Sophia might be your best bet.
Imag
Well,
just made
she's
this
gonna be-
really difficult because he
Yeah,
moved
far-
out. I think he
far
moved
away.
out of range.
Yeah, you got far away. Let's see.
Who, me?
Okay. Yes, you.
Yeah, you.
Oh,
Couldn't
sorry.
be.
So I'm
Well, I
going.
got up there
I
because
can move.
I wanted to be
I can
in
move to
range.
here. So and then he'll be back in range. He'll be at 30 feet. So right here, I'm gonna move to right here, and then after that, I'm going to take my holy symbol and, start praying really, really, really hard. And then from there, I invoke my divinity and channel it.
Okay.
And from there, with discipline of life and bless, I'm going. All undead things run away, of course. And I don't think there's any undead things in here. Hopefully, but beyond that, the bless will. I target 3 creatures. One's going to be myself. Then after that, I'm going to do Imag and
Sweet.
Neela, because
Okay.
Neela has 1 less than our Kinroth here. Kinroth is more likely to succeed in a saving throw.
All right, there you
Okay.
go. So he passes.
Voted most likely to see.
I'm hoping he passes in a saving throw. It's just we need Neela because she's stabby people.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
It is
So
what it is. So all three.
I
he
would
casts
have
his
given it to
big
the dog, but
bless.
the dog is immune, and also Sophia's immune. So having 4 fighters be able to fight freely
Yeah,
is
that's good.
nice.
That's good. Very good decision. So yeah, all 3. He casts this big blessing aura over all 3 of you, and
So now we all get 4 on top of all of our throws, saving throws and attacks.
It's a D4. You get
It's a
1
D4.
D4.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. That's cool. That's
we
still
roll that
very
now, or
helpful.
do you roll with her at each
You roll
row?
with you roll
With the
each
throw.
roll.
Copy that.
Nice.
All right, so that's Farah's action. Double movement.
So from there, the king there, I'm going to. I have moved 10 feet, correct? So
Yeah.
I can move back another 15 feet if I have to, which most likely I will do here in a second. Actually, I might as well do that now. Can I move back to here, or am I in the wall?
You're fine. You're railed against the wall. You're fine.
Is that
fine.
now? Can I still see the king there? I mean, I
Look,
see him
I mean-
right there, but
You can
is it?
If
Wide
you can
enough?
see him, you've got line of sight because
Yeah,
that's
you can
that's
see 'em.
That's
roll,
line of
roll
sight,
20
right?
has it.
Okay, then
You
I'm
have line
going
of sight.
to from right there. I'm going to fry him with my fun little spell that I did last time. If I can get to my spells again. Sacred Flame.
So you already did an action. Cast
Oh, I already
bless.
did. That did an action. Sorry. Then
Alright.
completely ignore that. I'm going to, of course, take up my
Shield.
shield and hammer and get ready for if anybody comes through the door.
All right, copy that. So that rolls it back down to Sophia, who is immune from this stench, but it is still like in her nose, and he's like, ooh, improper. Got one of his sneezing salts.
Question: is this methane?
No,
So it's a non-explosive smell, correct?
no, that's correct.
That would be useful.
That would
That
be
would be-
very useful.
Firebolts. I don't care how big your cast and fireball.
Cast some fireball. No.
So I'm
So-
debating whether or not to break off and move to here. That would leave me open, but it would get me to their leader and disperse them.
You get
And
opportunity
still have your
attack.
javelin?
Yeah, I know. I could
Oh, you can throw
javelin.
it. You throw a javelin.
Mm-hmm.
So I hear this whispering, or like yelling, and I target.
Hey,
Target 'em out.
Sophia, girl!
Well, I'm
Go
the
the
one who heard it
distance.
initially.
Go the distance.
You got it. All right, yeah, I'll chuck a javelin.
All right.
That's my idea.
You sheathe your sword, pull the javelin out, and release it, and that hits.
Really? Jeez. Nice. I'll take it.
Get
I'm not
a
gonna.
little DC.
Don't worry, I'm not complaining.
That hits him.
Let's see here.
Oh, weird.
That's 1d8. Yeah, I'll take 6. That's fine.
All right, so it actually basically impales him.
Are javelins +3 or 6?
Well, you got a
It's
plus
your-
5.
I have written down 6.
It's your fighter. What is it? No, it would be your
Strength modifier.
proficiency
Strength, right? Or
and your
dexterity.
you know what? That's a good question. Javelin, I believe, is dex if it's thrown.
But you add it to the attack roll.
I don't have
You
one
gotta
in my
put-
sheet. So.
But you got to add it to the attack roll because you did a +5.
Proficiency with a javelin allows you to add your proficiency if you have that.
I do have proficiency with it.
And
that's to
if
the-
it's
that's to the attack roll,
thrown,
It would definitely be dex.
well, you would add it. You would add it to the
126.
attack,
Oh,
right?
Sorry, I'm
Um,
clicking things. Ignore that.
and then it would be your dex.
Oh, it's a 1d8 6. So
There's
you got
a
a roll.
1d8.
Yeah. So you roll a
Okay.
3, add to 6.
Nice. There we go. So 9.
So you
So
impaled
then-
him.
Jeez,
You
I could
basically-
killed a lot of other things.
You basically impale him to the ground. The javelin goes through his body from his upper shoulder blades right through his back, stuck right in the ground. He just basically sitting there like a secure dead.
Moist.
He
As
dead?
Sophia does.
He dead.
That's probably the noise he made.
Screech as he impaled to the ground.
Oh, that was who? The king?
Yeah, the
You
leader.
having fun?
Somebody be super intimidating so they run away.
Does that end your
Sophia's-
turn?
Sophia just starts screaming, just like in triumph.
Yeah. Now look at the other one. Look at the one that's right next to you in the face. And go. "Hua!"
Pretty
Pull
much.
your shoulders back. Put your game face on. "Hua!"
Intimidation.
Does a quick flex.
That's right.
All right, so that ends your turn. Now the troglodytes. So upon the leader dying, these guys now just basically drop in fear. They're just on their knees, just shaking in fear, and they can't really speak common too well. I'm gonna
Kneel
bring some of
before
these
you
guys
new
up.
queen.
He backs off. He backs. Yeah, let's put him here, and these guys. They're just moving up, and they're basically just down on their all fours, and they're just like basically prone, and they're just scared, and they can't speak common. So
Just out
I
of
would like to
curiosity's sake,
stand before
what-
them and just
What,
raise my hands.
what do they speak?
Oh,
doesn't
You
have a
speak
language.
troglodyte.
Yeah,
I don't
troglodyte.
think they speak with words. They speak with
What's
smells.
up?
So you have to send a fart their way.
And grunt.
Or they may not have a high enough intelligence.
Probably like their version of peace pipe.
I'm just curious to see if they do. Like by chance.
You
Is
must
that-
pass the wind of peace.
can I through gesture try to convince them to fight for me?
To fight for you.
Yeah, since I killed their leader, they are a tribal species. So therefore, since I killed their leader, would I not become theirs?
Okay, so according to this, the troglodyte language is a simplified version of Draconic.
I
Ah,
think I do speak Draconic.
there you go. Convince.
So let's give you got a language proficiency though. So
I
let me tell you
don't-
what.
I
Roll
do have it, but
roll that check. Your language check. And if you make it, then you're able to somewhat form words enough to convey thought.
Wouldn't it be
Where is
an
that?
there's no language. Would she do a persuasion?
More intelligence. I thought there is a language.
There's
No.
not a
Well,
language
there's-
in 5.
I'm thinking about modern D20. That's what I'm thinking of. Sorry.
Yeah.
Let's give a. All right, let me look. What's the best way to put this?
Oh, this is for D&D. Sorry.
I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and give a persuasion check, but you do have a draconic part, so let's give it an advantage to that check.
Okay. Persuasion.
So you roll twice and get the highest.
Persuasion advantage. Big numbers. Nice.
Big whammy. Big whammy.
Nice.
Yeah, so through your gestures and sound effects that everybody's kind of looking at you, heck are you doing? Sounds you're making out of your mouth. But these seem to get some kind of, they all have their heads raised and kind of look at you like they have some kind of like, we're understanding the clicks and sounds out of your mouth. What do you want to convey to them?
Let's see here. I gotta choose wisely. Let's just do like follow me, and basically fight my enemy. So I will basically point to them, and they shall attack. I'm trying to keep it simple for their minds. To whoever my enemy would be.
Your enemy's them at the moment.
Not anymore. They are mine.
Yeah, so through that understanding that you're telling them, they convey a word, enemy, big beast, enemy.
Sick them on the owlbear.
I take what I get, and I not like, you know, I agree with them. Yes, big beast.
8 heads.
Take down.
8 heads.
Fight them. Take me to them.
Big beast, scary. Too scared. They point to
Can
the rooms.
Kindroth hear what's going on? Because I'm far enough away. Can I hear what's going on and understand? Because I speak Draconic also.
Yeah,
And you can waddle
can
on in.
We're kind of in a pause in the
We're in a
action
parlay.
suit. Yeah, parlay.
I was gonna say
Let's do this.
I was gonna holler to Sophia, have them drag the bodies away from the door.
Well, hold on. Let's do this. We're at the top of the turn order, so let's go ahead. We'll go free movement.
I'll go move some bodies.
Move your characters, because if you ever start back up again, that's where you're going to be at. But you got free movement.
Okay.
We have
So-
free movement at the moment?
Sophia's gonna move these bodies from the door, right?
I mean, Imag can too. Oh, he's
Yeah.
hurling.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I
can
had
I
to give
move
him
them?
I had to give him a strength check with disadvantage.
For
Well, you're
moving
kind
the
of
dead
you're kind of hurling, man. I mean,
Hey, sweetie, thanks, man.
you gotta give it a strength check.
fine.
But you do get that D4 or the D4 for the roll.
Is this going to be a gobble
Nice.
situation
Hold on.
all over again?
Yeah,
Not-
probably.
So through your upchucking and hurling, you're able to slide these bodies.
Did
Let's
it
put them
roll
over.
the second?
Very fast.
But how did I pass with disadvantage and not roll a disadvantage?
Oh,
He's
Okay.
got to roll the second die because what if he fails? There you go.
Yeah, like I rolled a 5 instead. I failed.
I'll take the 13 and a 14. You fail because it's so it's just moving by. We're just having fun.
You
Come
just,
on.
okay, you just copy that. There we go.
But
If you've got a
Either
natural
or.
one, I got something funny coming up. Go ahead, I'm
Oh, there's a
sorry.
lot of guys in here.
Yeah, there's a
So-
lot of
Yeah,
guys.
that's a lot. That's why I
So-
wanted my army.
So right now, Kendroff and Sophia is the only understanding this language, but the Troglodytes are indicating a big beast with 8 heads, big mouth in the center, enemy. And you nod it, yeah, that's the enemy. And they point. They point further down into the caverns. Go through labyrinth.
Labyrinth to go through? What is this gonna be like 2 months worth of content you got going on here?
Well,
Hopefully there's not too many puzzles in that labyrinth.
remember back
Back
along the river, Tiber did say that people who go into these caverns don't come out.
Oh yeah, you did say that.
Well, I look at him and I tell him, take me there.
Yeah, can you make it through the labyrinth?
Because I'm assuming that since they know exactly where it is.
They go. It can take 2 labyrinth. Never go through. Never go through labyrinth.
Can I try to inspire them through my strength.
What about
Just sit there
Like
and
to give like a
flex?
grand speech so that they will.
Do you want to know what?
Much
If
their
she's gonna
courage.
sit there and flex, I will aid in that.
Ooh,
she,
I'll
this
like point to her muscles.
So what are you trying to accomplish? You want them to follow you to the labyrinth. and
Basically, yeah.
practice
Is she making armpit fart sounds?
Well, wait, you were asking them what to lead us through the labyrinth? Is that what you were asking?
Yeah.
All right, so they'd never been in the labyrinth. That's what they're trying to convey to you. We don't go through labyrinth. We know is where labyrinth is. We don't go through. Too scared.
I'm
The
glad
beast
you
comes.
at least-
Beast comes in through. Beast comes in through woods and passes through our lair. We don't follow.
Well, I'll tell Sophia. At least if they take us to the labyrinth, they'll know if there's any traps along the way. They'll be able to get us to the labyrinth safely.
I don't think they're gonna leave this room. And even if they did, why would you want to follow something that's a stink bomb?
Because it doesn't bother me.
Because they're going to take us to the labyrinth.
Yeah, but they'll have to
can't do
pass
that.
us in a narrow. If it gets to a narrow passage, they're gonna have to pass every single one of us, and we're all gonna get disadvantaged.
It's fine. We aren't in battle anymore. Maybe they can contain their stink. Put their tails down.
Maybe,
Nope,
maybe
He's
we
got a
can
point. He's got a point.
Can you rub your face? Cover your face? Pinch your nose? Take a breath? Hold it in?
You can certainly try.
I cast fireball. Right here.
That's
What could possibly go wrong?
I'm on the other side of the room. I don't really care.
This half being outside the cavern, you guys can't see too much. These guys are going to start heading and running.
Pretty much we are right now. I'm just saying, just in general, to all my fellow party members, is that these troglodytes might be slightly docile right now because they just experienced the roar of Sophia. But whatever's coming our way down the hallway that they've been rolling all these 30 feet, 30 feet, 30 feet, 30 feet are coming in hot, and ready to kill us. So
That was these guys. That was these six
guys.
here, and then a couple of guys that I could just see the edge of the token over here. So that was those guys. These
Okay.
guys here are the ones that were.
He's got a
30 feet,
point,
30
though.
feet, 30 feet.
He's got a point because the room
he-
just
he
kept
does.
filling
He's
in
got
with people.
Yeah, no, he's
Yeah.
got a very good point. So I mean, the other thing is, I mean, either we tell them, Sophia, to just point the way and get out of our way,
And ask them if there's any traps.
and ask her if there's any traps, or
'Cause I
we
don't
just
wanna
slaughter them all and forge our own way.
Yeah, because I don't want another gobble situation where.
Yeah, we don't need to
No,
fight
we
these
have a
guys in like
guide.
15 minutes, do we? Can we just
So-
slaughter them all and move on?
Well, I mean, somebody who has a really strong constitution, Sophia, can tie them up.
or ask them
Out.
just to go over into the corner and stay.
They're not immobilized. They're just, oh, we're not gonna fight you right now.
Right.
Yeah,
All right, so
tell them to
As soon as you
eat
try
their
to tie
friends.
them up, they're just gonna fight back. They're not.
Tell them
They're
to go
not
eat their
like our
friends.
prisoner.
So as these other guys are talking and debating what to do, Sophia, they're also talking to you to say this. So the big monster comes in from the woods, passes through the caves, enters the labyrinth, never travels the opposite way back out. Only comes in one way. Don't know how
Okay.
to.
So basically goes.
So there's
out, but
obviously
then goes
another
another
way out
entrance.
of the labyrinth.
There is an exit. That's what the answer is.
So that means we can leave if we go in there.
Yes.
Yeah. So we wouldn't have to come back this way.
Right.
Well, Sophia is the god or the troglodyte king, so
Queen.
Queen.
yep. Whatever.
And so, you know, I appreciate them, and
Oh,
I tell them we'll be on our way.
birds
Okay.
of a stinky feather.
Tell them to get out of our way. Stay
Yeah,
clear.
pretty much. Carry on, and
They get up and kind of just moving and huddle in this corner, and they're just scared. They're shivering.
They are they gonna eat their dead?
Hey, Imag, why don't you check the king to see if he's got anything on him?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'll
Okay,
check the
I mean,
group.
Sophia's the one.
It's fine.
Sophia's the one with immunity. So
Oh,
Yep, but I can't.
he's already
I-
puking his guts out. I mean, why not?
yeah, that's
Yeah.
Well, just looking at him from a distance, they're
My
reptilian.
investigation throw is gonna be crap. Though.
They're basically in natural armor. There's no pockets. There's nothing or no weapons. Just animal.
Okay, then he's got nothing.
Ah,
Can I
fuck.
skin him? Is that gonna scare everybody?
That's good.
No, don't do
Skin
that.
their king right in front of them.
They'll take you. They'll take you.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm not
It'll
gonna
take
let
you
you
an
skin
hour.
my people.
I don't think we have an hour yet.
Are we officially out of
Spend an hour skinning
combat?
the king right in front of him.
You are officially out of combat.
Okay. For now.
okay,
So what we,
Go ahead.
what's the plan here now?
we want to find out if there's any traps ahead of us, and we want to move and advance forward to our next destination.
Sounds like a plan.
You want to ask these troglodytes about traps moving forward.
Real quick.
Real quick.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion.
I'll do it.
You have
Since
to.
I am
I
their
was
leader.
gonna say it would have to be their queen, right? So
What'd you want?
just to know if
persuasion
there's any
trap.
traps moving ahead. A persuasion check.
Oh, that's not the one I clicked on. Not perception.
They'll
Persuasion.
only tell you if you give them a kiss. Yuck.
Tell me or
All-
die. How about that one?
All,
Will that
all
give me advantage?
slime. All slime and bad breath.
So they mentioned the king has laid a trap in the false treasure room.
We already passed it.
Okay.
We're good to go then.
We're good to go. And now we know that was a false treasure room.
That is good knowledge to have.
But we got real treasure.
Well, at least Sophia and I know it was a false treasure room.
Yeah, I don't share that information, by the way.
Okay.
Okay,
I just look at Kindroth and like I give him that look like
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wow,
And
I
I
thought
just
Ken Brock was
agree.
a good guy.
And I'll just tell the group, yeah, he says the king only had the one trap that we already took care of.
Okay, let's advance forward then.
Okay. Go ahead and move your tokens through the dungeon. This is the room that you guys came in when you first entered. I'm moving on Imag because he's lagging. He's painting.
Sorry.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you, man.
Thank
I got you. I got you. All right. So you passed through the first entry when you came into the. Oh no, you didn't. Sorry.
No, this isn't
Area
the same one.
5. No.
Yeah.
But this is now an empty cavern room. Pretty empty. You guys are heading north.
Are we now at a entrance?
I'm
What's ahead of me?
actively
So-
looking around for anything that sparks interest.
Fair enough. So as you head north out of this main room into another room that you are in, sitting in right now, with a path leading to the right that just basically keeps going on and on and on. You can't see past certain points because it just gets too dark out of your field of vision. And what this room looks like is you got a bunch of broken and worthless pieces of pieces of arts and pottery and things of that nature. Just completely, it looks like a treasure room, but everything's broken and destroyed.
Everything's broken.
But there is one expensive looking vase, and somebody said they were doing just looking around. Let's go ahead and give me an investigation check.
So I have a passive investigation of 15.
Who's is everybody looking? Okay.
I'm just keeping my eyes open for anything that could hurt us, not just traps.
Yeah.
But
I literally cannot investigate nothing.
Is that
So
a
I-
natural?
I've been over here
That's a
talking and
natural
just
one?
realized I was on mute.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was a
natural
natural.
one.
I'm sorry. Sorry, Neil.
I was
got
just saying, I
got
am going
zero.
through, I'm kind of, going around and just cautiously looking, at all the corridors and just, because
Okay.
I'm easy being underground. I'm, used to being around in the woods, so I'm being, cautious looking around at everything.
All right, so you go ahead and roll me an investigation, Neela, investigation, and Kendra, investigation.
dirty 20.
Nice.
Nice. Alright, I'll send her whispers out to you guys because of 2 that failed. You guys can do what you please.
Only the people who failed hear the whisper.
I didn't even look.
Ben, roll your investigation.
Okay. I don't know. Where's that again? Over here. Sweet. Where do I read that?
Well, at disadvantage.
Aw, damn.
That's right. You get disadvantage
yeah.
on all your rolls. Nice.
He's
Throw
still-
under the bus, Corey.
He's still puking all over the place. He's trying to look for things.
He got it on my shoes. I'm
I
sorry.
got a 1. Or no,
But
I
that's
got
not
2.
a check though. That's saving throws and attacks, right?
Just good investigation.
Not all.
It's an ability check.
Fuck.
Okay. Whispers went
Like, I
out.
only had
So you're all
again.
looking around, and the ones that the whispers went out. Do what you please.
Where is the vase at?
Let's say the vase is right here.
Oh, you're right.
Okay. I'll go up to it and
Don't. I would not touch that,
I-
guys. That does
yeah.
not seem right.
I'm gonna walk up to it and I'm gonna like put my hand in front of Sophia
No.
and be like, just
Be
shake
careful.
my head.
So I hear the voice too.
You heard her say, "No, be careful."
Okay. I'm just gonna stay put and just follow the group.
Okay.
And I, since I guess I'll ask her and then be in the loop. Like, why?
What's going
Do
on?
you want to die?
All right, I'll
wouldn't
stay
trust
right
it.
here.
I wouldn't trust it either. We've already proven that their fancy, treasure room stuff is a trap.
I
It's
think
obviously a trap, too.
what happened is Neilmerg should throw one of his magic pebbles at the vase and break it.
Or we can just leave it and walk
Or we
away.
could just leave it alone.
Why do we have to bother it?
Because we could have like a demon trapped inside of it or something cool.
Would
Mhm.
would our
No.
deity companion here have any knowledge of the sort?
Well, he doesn't have his
He doesn't have his
godly
omnipresence.
powers.
Yeah, he doesn't have his omnipresence power.
Gotcha.
I mean,
guess
if you
that's right.
want Ferag, we can all leave, and then you can do what you want with it.
No.
Yeah, that sounds like a fair.
I'll even give you one of the pebbles. Because I can give these pebbles to other people and they still hold their magical charge until I cast it again.
No, I'm good. I just wanted the mystery is so intriguing.
What?
Step
So-
away from the vase.
So again, you got that path that leads to the east. It's a long, drawn, rocky, cavern-y type pathway.
Let's
It's
go.
just a vase. What are you guys talking about? It's a vase.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
I don't know. What's the big deal? It's just a vase.
Leave it alone, Imag. There's nothing in it.
I
Leave it alone.
sternly
There might be a dragon.
tell
in it, though.
Imag in his head
Drag.
using telepathy, stay away from the vase.
I know. Fine.
Okay. This is the only This is the only direction we can travel in, correct?
Yeah.
So we have to go to it, right?
Mhm.
That's why we're all slowly creeping
Well-
towards this base, right?
I mean, from this room, it's the only part you travel. Yes, I mean, there's still other parts of the cavern you can go down. Up to you. There's still parts of this. cavern.
Well,
I would hate
like
to see
to,
Imag get left behind.
peek the door. I'm
Nah, he's
assuming
sorry.
the door.
You're paying. I'll drag you on.
Yeah, you're gonna have to drag me away.
Fair enough.
Is this
So-
a doorway?
Where's
So is it the group decision. We're all moving down this corridor.
Where's Neela?
Yeah,
He's under.
Right here.
He's
I'm
under-
an on
Okay.
colt.
I look out a little bit, yeah.
Right. So you continue walking down this corridor, and eventually it opens up to stone brick. No lights or anything. You still have your dark goggles on. And what you got is a path to the left and path to the right. But stone brick, it's kind of like a hallway of a castle.
A little fancier than what we were just in.
This must be the labyrinth.
I think we should let Neil decide for us. Are we turning left or turning right?
Me, I wouldn't go either way.
You always go left. Just saying.
Right.
So this is just an open doorway. There's no blockage.
Yeah,
here?
yeah.
He's
So
he's doing helping hands.
Helping hands.
Helping hands.
Which way?
So
helping
I'm gonna say this must be the labyrinth. There appears to be several different routes down this way from what I can see. I can't see anything to the north of us.
Okay, I'm going to. What does the ground look like? Is it dirty? Is it rocky? Is it muddy?
Does it look like a giant multi-headed creature dragged itself along the way?
It's stone brick.
It's stone brick.
Okay.
You don't see. You can see scratch marks right at the entrance
nothing
before it turns
discernible?
left and right. Nothing discernible. Dominus
Okay.
back.
Is that a
Welcome
wall?
back.
Is that a
Think
wall there?
Minecraft Stronghold.
Welcome back, Dom.
Can I use Colt to maybe see if he can smell anything?
Fresh air.
Yeah,
Is
sure.
that a wall right
King,
there?
King, not King.
Or a door?
Can I use
Ooh,
King?
not cold.
We're lost like Gandalf in Moria. We just have to wait for the fresh air to get to us.
Yeah, you can use King to sniff out a scent.
Okay, I'll do a perception roll.
Ooh, nice.
Boom! Natural 20.
Ooh. So King does pick up the Thesselhydra scent. Does is the entrance coming into the cavern with the scratch marks and the big beastly thing, and how you track through the forest. Fortunately, he can't really tell if it went left or right because it scents both sides. It went left and right.
So he's just
So
like,
That means both ways do lead to the entrance.
That's true. That means we can go either way.
Maybe.
So
Maybe.
is this a wall
But-
here or a door? Because the view just ends.
So, are you looking?
I
Yeah.
am looking, yes.
Okay.
Thesselhydra.
And then the wall looks back at you.
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
All right. So as you look to the left, you notice it goes about 10 feet, and it leads into what looks like a four-way intersection. So just real quick, pull it out of the game, just do a little meta. This is where it's going to lead the map a little bit. Okay. Just FYI. So it's not going to match the tiles 100%. Okay.
I can really paint.
So you can still move your tokens around, but it's basically at this point, if you decide to go down this way, we're going to go basically into the imagination. But what you see is, like I said, about 10 feet down, it actually opens up into a four-way intersection. You come in from the south.
Okay. We do not want to split up in here, though. That does not sound like a
No.
good idea.
Oh,
No.
I was gonna say split the party.
Immediately, Kendra
There goes
runs
the-
off.
there-
No, I just walked around the corner. There's it splits off into two directions here. It goes south and north here. So
Okay. We're looking for kind of trapsy type stuff as we go.
yeah, I'm keeping an eye out. I'm actively keeping an eye out
so
for traps.
it's
Well, I
it's
will
up to
follow
you
Neil.
guys.
We're trying
We're go-
stay
we're
within
going-
sight of each other, I guess,
Yep.
and then kind of try to explore out. Can we do that, or we have to go in imagination? We can't go by the map so much.
So far,
Um,
in your map, if you go past the edges, then I'll describe to you
Okay.
past the map.
So which way would we like to go? Somebody needs to
I don't know.
make-
I'd like to, instead of going this way, I would like to continue this fork here. I don't know if we should go north or south though.
Okay.
Right. Well, Imag turned north.
All right, so let's head that way.
And I can see just around the bend here to the south. So it does go
And
down
we can
here
see the
and
bend on the
turn
north.
left.
It ends right there anyway.
It ends there, yeah. So we're
So
gonna
it's
have
just
to
a
go
matter of which one you want to go through.
unless you want to go down.
The south we go.
To the
All
south we
right.
go.
So we're gonna stay on the map.
Hey, B Downer, thanks for the follow.
Let's stay on the map for now.
Okay.
Okay. So now we got another.
Now we have a new dilemma.
Well, let's just go
Let's look
to the
down
west
hall. What is that
real
down
quick.
the hall? This here.
That looks like a doorway.
Doors usually mean rooms. Maybe we should explore the hallways first.
Yeah. I mean,
Yep.
this is
All right, let's just go
Go to the
this
hallway
west way
first.
real quick.
okay.
And there's another dead end there. So we'll waddle on back. Dead ends right here.
Go waddle
Yeah.
back.
All right. So there's
This
dead
door-
end that direction. There's dead end up here as well. There's another path that heads off that way.
Oh, what, to the north there?
Yeah, it turns right and heads off to the north. Yeah.
Don't
So
mind
it's
the.
kind of circles
Don't
around.
mind this. Don't meta too much about the square it's in. Sharpy
Oh.
looking.
Yeah. No.
Like I said, I figure it's just a doorway. We'll avoid rooms
We get
for now.
when we get out of this section. I'll explain it.
This dimension is made by a child with crayons.
Pretty much.
Okay, so there's some stuff
was-
over here and over there.
I will say this is an open corridor. I don't. Let me check your. Make sure ain't nothing blocking it.
Can't move that way anymore.
Yeah, this is an open corridor.
Okay.
So we can go this way.
Hmm?
It just ends again. So,
So
we're
gonna
not
look-
we're
so
really gonna.
Imag, as you're looking down that pathway,
Dun 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 dun.
so
dun.
it goes about 40 feet. As you're looking down this pathway, it goes about 40 feet or so, and it makes a right.
Okay. It's just straight. That. There's no other turns between here and that right turn.
Nope.
Okay. All right, so it goes 40 feet and then makes a right turn. So that's quite a ways. Do we want to head out this way, or do we want to go a different direction?
Dom says it's a trap. No, it's a maze.
Yeah. What about my direction? What about to the
All
east?
right. So Kendall's looking down that way. What he sees is
The treasure room.
The real.
Yeah, we never did find that. It's gone.
so as Kendall looks down the hallway with eyes, he sees 8 skeleton warriors coming down the hallway.
Guys, we got trouble coming.
Alright, then we should get over there.
Okay. Do I
Too
see
bad.
anything down my way here? Do I see any enemies this way? I didn't walk into it much.
Too bad we don't have
I just want to make sure we aren't going to be flanked.
my channeling you anymore.
So I don't know if you guys can see that far, but there's 8 skeletons coming
Okay.
this way.
Okay, so we'll get between you and we're trying to see. Corgi said is looking for see if anything's
Corgi's
coming behind.
looking that way. All right.
Down
Yeah.
this one.
Anything coming behind us?
Let me know when the skeletons get within 60 feet. Yo.
How many times
Yo.
can you do bless in a day?
I can only do it once.
Corgi, as you look
That's
down
not
that way,
blessed,
past what the map shows you, about 20 feet, it runs into a dead end.
About how long has it been?
Since the last encounter, looking around this, probably about a half an hour.
Shit. Okay. Continue. I'm gonna hold up my shield.
So yeah, skeletons are getting closer. Somebody said within how many feet?
60.
Because that's when we can start using our crossbows.
Somebody can, sure.
All right, let's do this then. Let's go ahead while I set this up. If you have an encounter, let's go ahead and run your roll for initiative.
I just put pee in my face. But I knew what I was doing. It's my fault. Don't. There. It's weird that you gotta click your name before you roll initiative. Bammer!
Imag is gonna lead the charge with his chunks.
With his
Get it
disadvantage.
It's a hallway. I should be able to shoot in a straight line. I promise.
Forward!
Imag's gonna tell Sophia, just hold him off for like another 30 minutes.
But at least Imag and Neela have the attack bonuses. So don't forget to use your D4.
We should have short rested.
Let's go ahead and sort that out. We're in combat, guys. So Imag goes first. You see these 8 skeletons rushing down the hallway at you.
Alright,
I need more intense
Can I
music.
see it? I can
Oh, you can see it. They're within
60 feet.
They're within 60 feet. They're within 30, 40.
Okay, so I'm definitely just gonna pull back and release. We'll see what happens.
We're in combat. There's my combat music.
17. Hold on.
There's a cake at the end.
The cake is a lie.
The cake is a lie. Cake is a lie, Dom.
Plus
What are we doing? The first
whatever.
number or the second?
Second number. 13.
Oh, that's right. You get your disadvantage. That's right.
We get plus.
Yeah, it
we get
hits.
+4. So
It hits. So let's get these. Can you guys see these skeletons? No.
Yeah, and then I get
No.
a
No.
I
D4,
cannot.
right?
This is
So
gonna be
these-
tough.
D4 to your roll. Yes. And it's
4.
both rolls.
4.
Yep.
All right. This
How
is
many
So,
skeletons?
7.
How many skeletons did he?
8.
So is that
About
6 4 is 10 damage?
No, you don't get damage. It's the odds of hitting.
Okay, well.
It goes on your saves and your attack rolls. You get an extra D4,
So,
which he
Fia,
get with the 18, so he doesn't need to roll it anymore.
Sophie, I'm gonna
Okay.
back you up just a little bit, just to get some of these characters on the board.
Okay.
Damage.
We just
Don't
want to
mind-
make sure you never miss.
Yeah, I'm gonna back you up. I don't want to put you in melee in case you guys want to move out of the way without risking. Without really cutting this map up. I got no way to extend. I can take it to a random map if you want. Let's do that actually. Let's do that.
Just put us in the arena.
That's it. Just
We're going-
put us on a white screen.
We're going to random battle maps. So let's keep
We're
in
in the
mind.
hallway.
Yeah, let's keep in mind we're in a hallway. Just give me,
It's a very wide hallway. It's probably like 40 feet wide.
just give me like 2 seconds to get this set up properly. I should have had this prep, but it's based on a random roll, so.
But yeah, Bully, Bless is a D4 that goes with your attack roll, basically all your D20 rolls.
Okay. I didn't really need it, but okay.
Attack,
out.
save, I
I'm
think
out.
even ability checks.
I'm out. I didn't need it.
You do need it because you
You
need
need
it
it
because
because
you're always at
you're
disadvantage.
Yeah, but he didn't need it on that particular roll because he rolled an 18.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Well, I rolled a 18. These are my proficiencies.
Next one he'll roll like a 12 and he'll need that D4.
You're right, I will. I do need it. I just didn't need it for that particular roll.
Apologize, guys.
I'll whisper
You're
to my
fine.
god and take back his powers. He besmirched you,
He's
my god.
ungrateful.
Take it back. He is not worthy.
An ungrateful.
Alright. I got this model pretty much base coded.
Awesome.
What model is this? Yes.
It's a Hero Forge model for Snow Crash.
It's the world's most ditzy cleric ever.
Is she?
Yeah.
She is. She doesn't like rain because it ruins her hair and her makeup.
Ah.
Well,
So
we'll
here's
see how much makeup she gets painted. Done.
here's a question for this character: is that was the figure that you sent me in message, was that a joke character or a for real character?
That is actually part of the November release from Artisan Guild, so I will actually have that model available to me for printing as of the 1st or 3rd or something like that.
I thought it was kind of an oddball kind of thing because it was like how they had the
That's right, Jackal. Not too many hair salons.
additional features for that model that were yeah.
That's correct,
like,
Dom. It's like an
I
old
thought it was-
fashioned. I'm sorry. It's old school Final Fantasy cuts the battle. sorry, Farah.
No problem. I was just saying it was the model looks very utterly fantastic. So
All right, here we are with the random battle map. So keep within the orange lines because we're down the hallway. And it was Imag.
Imag, is it my turn?
No, the
I
turn
just
order
went.
didn't move over with us. So
Oh.
we'll have to rely on for it.
It didn't
Oh,
move
wow.
over.
Oh, I have okay.
Hey,
We
Syntax,
can
what's up,
re-roll
buddy?
Well, I went
Just-
and I
Yes,
I
right.
had
You hit.
20 and I went.
You hit, and you rolled. You got 2
damage.
damages here. 6 damage. Okay. So let's take it off this guy. 6 damage. Arrow goes flying, hits a skeleton with a shatter of bones, but he's still coming at you full speed.
Nilmerg needs to hit the center skeleton and start ricocheting all these shards off everything.
King's turn.
Oh,
Is the music too loud, by the way?
we don't have it.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Is the music too loud?
I mean,
Well,
we
but
can
we
all
think that-
adjust it personally.
I
Can we?
turned it down
I think we
for
can, right?
myself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can
we
turn
can.
it
Look at
down
that.
on your own.
Yeah.
I
Oh, yeah,
turned
look
it
at that.
down.
I didn't even realize we could do that.
Yeah, it's in your settings.
All right. I have a question. So I'm assuming
No.
that in this dimension, the Scarlet Cloaks didn't work at all, right?
Scarlet Cloaks disappeared.
They don't work in this.
Oh.
They didn't disappear. The enchantment just like kind of faded.
And then we all put Neil's capes on, correct?
Yep.
Capes of Neil.
Yes.
Yep.
And,
Okay.
and the Neil ring.
And the Neil ring.
The ring of protection.
Protection. Yes.
Which
Okay.
is what does that do?
It's
Plus
one of your
Gives
AC.
you and it gives you.
Music's fine.
Cool, thanks, guys.
Dom says the chat
Also
too
plus
loud.
1 to your saves.
Let me
Yeah,
let me
plus
bump
1
it down.
to your saves and plus 1 to your AC.
Oh, okay, cool.
Try that, Dom. Thank you.
Do you want me to just keep that in my brain, or do you? Is it something
can,
that I
yeah,
actually
you,
want?
You can put it on your character sheet.
Yeah, you can put it, or you can just remember plus 1 to your saves if you can.
I got it.
All right.
I barely remember that I have the item.
There's King's turn, looking at as a canine would at bones, ready to go bury him.
He's going to, I guess, advance up to here.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20. And he will hold right there to try to hold the line.
Okay.
In case any of these creatures cross that line, he will attack them. So he'll attack.
Here's a question. Have you seen Game of Thrones?
What line was it?
No.
Okay.
What
You
line?
don't want to know
Right
what happened
here.
to Brand's
Okay.
dog.
Like these blocks.
Okay. Just turn this down just a little bit. My favorite Game of Thrones was the white one, Ghost.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying the one that was at the tree, and it threw itself at the undead. That didn't work out too well.
Yeah. All right, Barrett, you're up.
I am going to, let's see, I think the maximum distance for my spell, let's take a look at that, is 60 feet. So I'm going to Sacred Flame one of them.
Okay.
The one I want to Sacred Flame is probably the closest one to me, straight ahead. So Sacred Flame away.
All right, which one? The closest one? This one probably.
Yep, just straight ahead.
All right. A dex save.
Maybe he'll fall over.
Ah. As he's charging at you and you Sacred Flame, it comes down as a radiant lightning bolt and does hit him for 5 radiant damage. Just sears the scrap cloth that he had on him.
Wow.
Still coming at you.
I guess it's not holy enough to stop him.
Got a short sword on hand. All right, so that brings it. You still got movement.
I am going to move backwards 10, and from there shield up.
All right, so this brings it to Nilmerg.
Alright, so Nilmerg is going to cast Toll of the Dead on the same guy that just got Sacred Flame.
Okay.
Wow, that
Oh man.
That's a wisdom. That's a wisdom. That's a wisdom
wisdom
save.
save of 14.
Right. All right. So he fails that and he takes 1 necrotic damage.
And I'm just gonna move back over here.
But his
That
shadow.
was a 1d12, but I got the absolute worst I could get.
So he casts a Toll the Dead, and the shadow, mystical energy around his head just strikes him for 1 damage. Still charging at you with short sword in hand.
He got mosquito
Clankering.
bite.
I wish I had skeleton clanking sound.
Toll the Dead only lasts 1 round, Nil? Like, does he take damage on his next turn or no?
Oh no, it's a 1-turn cantrip.
Okay, alright.
All right, so it's the skeleton turn. We're gonna play this out like it's 30 feet wide. I think it actually did apples. We're gonna allow it to go 2 abreast. Do that. So, yeah. So he pops 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Right? That's a 30. Correct. Coming at King. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He stops, pulls out his short bow, and Ferag disappears. So he's shooting at Sophia. That's his first sight. Coming in with the short bow attack. Arrow goes flying. It hits for 5 piercing damage on Sophia. Arrow comes sticking
Ow.
through her shoulder. 5, 10, 15, 30. Short bow at Farah.
Does it pass 19?
17.
Nope.
That arrow goes right off the shield. Deflects. These guys
Wing.
are kind of jammed up. They can't shoot through. They shoot through people. These guys shoots a short arrow at King.
Come on, Nat 1.
Woo!
That's a 21 for 7 on King.
Oh my
Yikes.
gosh, why do you hate my dog?
Your dog.
I already took the damage off. Don't add.
I see that. I see that.
Yeah, 15, 20, 25, 30. He shoots a Farah with a short bow. Arrow goes flying. Just roll 20, catches up. Goes for 18. Deflects
Nope.
off the shield.
Ding.
Can't run it. Shoots at
That was 8
Sophia.
damage too. That's crazy.
Shoots at Sophia.
Bring it.
22 for 5 piercing damage. There. Shoots a Farah. Arrow volley. That's a 9.
Bing.
That's a flex. That's a complete miss. These guys just move up. Too many bodies in the way, really. That brings it back to Kendroth. Now's a good time for Fireball.
Yeah, I don't have Fireball, but what I do
not
have, yeah, not yet. I need another 850 levels, 850 XP. All right, so let's see, 40. I can go 60. So that's 5, 10. Okay, so centered on this dude, I'm gonna cast Web.
Okay.
So web is basically a 20-foot web. They are restrained. They have to make a DC 13 Dex save. It lasts for up to an hour.
Ooh.
So they are stuck in a sticky web from that center point, and
Where's
they
the center
are
point?
restrained.
Where's
The center point was this guy right here.
Okay.
So basically, everybody in like this guy over to these, like this guy. So just the two in the back aren't in the web, right?
It's
5,
a 20
10,
foot. It's a 20 foot
20 foot.
cube.
Okay, no, yeah,
It's
20 foot
everybody.
cube. It's everybody. Okay.
It's
So
if I
that's-
can draw it. If I can draw it out, it should be with that center 5, 10, 15, 20.
They're restrained. That means that they can't move, but they can still
They're-
attack.
A quick question is that when you cast a healing spell on an undead, doesn't it hurt it?
No.
Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Yeah.
it's a 20-foot cube, not a 20-foot radius.
Yeah, so it should be 10
Right, so it would be
feet,
10. It would be 10
every-
foot of each side. It'd be 10 feet in each direction.
Good point. What is that?
It's like, great, now Colt's stuck in the web. You really hate my dog.
No. I did that intentionally.
It's
I did that intentionally. Okay, so
Colt's-
basically, this web
It's not Colt,
fills
though,
a
it's
20
King.
foot. It's a 20-foot
I'm
cube.
sorry, King. Dang it.
Oh my
Uh,
goodness! It's like the 5th time this.
Okay,
So
so
right
it's,
there, right?
It's a 20. Yep, it's a 20-foot cube of web that is difficult terrain and lightly obscured. If the webs aren't anchored between two solid masses such as walls or trees, it's layered across the floor. It collapses on itself and the spell ends. Okay, so it's good for an hour. I have concentration up to an hour. And you guys, the web is flammable.
Ooh. When's your fireball?
I don't have
Okay.
fireball yet. But they have to make a DC 13 saving throw.
13.
Yep.
Not too bad.
All right.
And
So let's.
I don't know if that's on their turn or if that's a creature is restrained by the web and uses its action to make a strength check. Oh yeah,
It's-
DC. Yeah.
I think I have it as soon as it hits.
Yeah, it can use their action.
All right. So let's start with this guy first. So DC 13 is the mark. Just real quick. That is a fail. He's restrained. Restrained, you got is a disadvantage, correct? This guy
Yeah.
right here.
Oh, syntax says it is on their turn.
It is on a turn.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll wait to roll it out on their turn.
Okay.
He already failed, and this guy,
Yep.
I'll re-roll it again on his turn. All right. It's Neela Featherbottom. Oh, you got movement. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna stay right where I'm at. Where I am.
Dom said that web is bigger than a chunk, a Minecraft chunk.
Yeah.
I don't know where I am.
You were riding King, so maybe you got left behind somewhere. In another map.
Yeah.
Oh, there
there
you
I
are.
am.
You're under Farah.
You're under
I
Farah.
found me.
You're under his beard. Got lost in his beard.
Right. Syntax. That's how I read it too. Right.
So I guess. Question for the DM. If I use green flame on it, will that start the web on fire?
Yes. And syntax is correct. I was just reading it. It says each creature that starts its turn in the web,
Yeah.
then enters into during its turn, making dexterity. And yes, it will set it on fire.
Okay, then I will stabby with my rapier and my dagger and my green flame of 1 damage.
Are you attempting trying to light them all on fire?
Yes.
So it doesn't spread that way. The way I understood the way flame works, you have to pick a certain section, and that section of flame will burn away that web, but it doesn't spread to the entire web.
Ah. Okay.
But you can pick
Well,
one of the.
if she uses green flame, it would be this guy that takes the green flame
Yes.
damage, the one that's
Exactly.
in the center.
So he'll take the green flame damage plus the additional web
Plus
burning
2d4.
damage. Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will hit this guy then
Okay.
with stabby.
Arcane Trickster.
Oh, stone
Come
spikes
on.
would be a good double, right?
And then I will add a D4 on that.
Are you green flaming off your rapier?
Yes, I'm green flaming off of my rapier. I get an additional D4 damage on that.
Is it based on a hit?
Huh?
Yeah.
Yes,
It would
but
have to- it would have to
I get an additional D4 to hit. But I
Oh.
can't add it into my roll, so I'm rolling it now. So it's an additional D4 or additional 4 to hit. Sorry. I'm having problems with this. Or
It's
wait,
alright,
no.
it's alright.
I'm having problems with this.
It's alright.
Okay.
So a 14 does hit.
Okay.
So that is 5
Alright.
piercing. 5 piercing damage, right?
5
Yep.
piercing damage. Then the green flame will go to this guy.
And
in
do one damage, and
do
then
1
plus 2d4 fire damage.
Okay, so this guy gets 1 green flame damage.
Plus 2d4. Dang it, why?
Alright.
Yes,
And then-
2d4 is so an additional 4 damage to him for the flame, for the web you said?
Yeah.
Yep, for the flame burns, and that particular square is not webbed anymore.
And then I hit this guy with my dagger.
Okay. So as you slice through with the rapier, a green flame jumps off, hits the other guy, bursts the web in flame. He takes that much damage that we calculated. You come in with the dagger for the stabby, and that hits for a. We only got a sneak attack, so it's 3 piercing damage, correct?
3 piercing.
Yes.
So as you stab it, it shatters into pile of bones.
So
One
now,
does.
since these guys are restrained, their attacks are at advantage, right?
This,
Let me look at what restrained is again.
yeah, I think it's my disadvantage.
A restrained creature's speed becomes 0, and it can't benefit from any bonuses to its speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
Okay,
The
so
creature
you
has
go.
you have
disadvantage
advantage
on
against
dex
them. Yep.
throws.
That's true. That's true. Okay.
Cool.
Sweet. Good web.
So that'll cancel out your disadvantage, Bully.
Oh, sweet. I get to
So
hit
it's
stuff.
Regular.
Yeah, so you'll
And
just have a
then-
straight. You won't have advantage, but you won't have disadvantage either.
That's cool. Straight rolls are fine with me. I didn't have advantage anyway.
All right. So that brings
and
it.
I don't have any movement left, so.
All
I'm painting a girl's makeup. I've never done makeup in my life.
And now you are. Speaking of girls, Sophia is up, watching this green flame just burn a part of this web out. Skeleton just collapsed in front of Neela.
I'm gonna step to here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna throw a javelin
Right.
straight in front of me.
All right.
Gonna
That's
go through that guy, aiming for that one.
going for the impale, huh?
Always. Let's see.
You
But
get
they
a
don't
natural
have
20.
any flesh.
You get a natural 20. I would have gave it to you. So you got an advantage.
That guy
there
is
is
no
an
longer
advantage to that?
restrained, right?
Oh, that's correct. Yeah, he doesn't have restraint.
Yeah.
Right.
That's gonna be weird because once the web burns away, he's no longer restrained.
Yeah, I got to give him a mark. Let's give him a
A funny chicken.
Give him he's powered up. He's ready. There we go. All right. I don't know why I did R. All right, yeah. So you threw this javelin and it hits him.
Hits him.
It's stuck in his rib cage.
Yeah.
1d8. Fly away. Nice. Plus
Nice.
6. So, 13.
13 damage. hits his rib cage and he shatters into a pile of bones.
Sweet.
What's a
Once
mean thing
again,
to play? What's a
The
mean thing to
women
play
just
on the DM?
breaking these power moves.
Oh, don't. I can handle a mirror image. I can copy and paste real quick. We actually did that with in the castle where the doppelganger transformed into Farah. Actually, we had 2 Farahs running around.
Question: can we enter into the web without being webbed?
No.
Take the same effect as they do.
Yep.
Imag,
Yes.
your turn. Your turn. I'm sorry. Do you have movement, Sophia? You still have no movement.
I'll stay.
All right. Dom says arg. I say arg. They can be pirate skeletons.
They could.
Yeah, why
sure.
not?
Okay.
Who knows?
So I'm just. What's? No, I'm not gonna worry about it. They're dead. This guy, right? This one. We're gonna shoot at that one.
Okay. You got
Straight
normal.
shot.
Straight
normal
shot.
shot. So I
You
can
had a
shoot.
disadvantage. You're still puking.
+4,
Nice.
D4.
So you pull your bow back just through your. You're able to stop throwing up for 2 seconds to be able to let loose an arrow, and it goes flying, and it hits him right dead in the rib cage as well.
Sweet.
Come on.
And you get back puking. And you get back puking again.
Bang.
Wow. So that takes 10. You just knocked off a few of his bones in his rib cage.
Alrighty. I'll take it.
King's sitting there just like looking at the bones. Yummy.
Yummy.
Squirrel. You got movement?
I do have movement, but I don't really have a reason to move.
All right.
just-
So that brings.
Yeah,
Good.
I'll just stay there and shield up or whatever.
Fair enough. Shields up. Okay, King. Top of the, no, not top of the room. Yeah, it was top of the room. I'm actually. King.
Sorry, I'm
Woof, woof.
stuffing my mouth.
Goes over and licks Neela.
There's not anything that he can really do.
King,
Except
King's just
lick
gonna
Neela.
he's gonna get down on his
I mean, he
front legs
could
and
get
hop
next
back and
to.
forth, side to side.
If he gets
Yeah,
next
really
to Neela, Neela will get the advantage of sneak.
He's just gonna wag his butt. Not his
No,
tail.
he'd have to be next to the target.
He could enter the web. I mean, it's not gonna hurt anybody.
He will come back to.
Super bark.
Yeah. Bolt.
He'll go right. He'll move to right there
Okay.
and hold his action if any of them approach him.
Fair enough.
We'll have to level King up at some point and give him Thunder Wave.
That brings
That
it back
would be
to
awesome.
Farah. That brings it back to Farah.
Okay, Farah will, I guess, move to here, and
Okay.
then I will, I guess, let's go ahead and use the crossbow. So there's nothing really close range I can use weapons, so crossbow bolt. And then let's roll a d4. So 17.
Which are we hitting?
We're hitting 6 piercing damage on the one straight ahead.
Straight ahead? Okay, so that does hit. Bolt goes flying. He does 6 piercing damage. You knocked off most of its rib cage. All it has is its spine and its Oh, I did that wrong. Yeah, most of his spine and his legs and his arms.
I'm pull out my shield again and my hand shield up. That's it.
Nilmerg. The
All right,
mighty Nilmerg.
Nilmerg is going to target this guy right in the middle.
Okay. Ice knife. Ooh, okay.
Nice.
Alright, target this guy. This guy takes right off the bat 3 piercing. He collapses from the explosion to a pile of bones.
No.
Not the bones.
And
Now, the other 3 have to roll DC 14 dexterity.
DC
Right, with a
14.
disadvantage.
With a disadvantage.
Ooh, even better.
Yeah, so he missed, and right away with the 7 cold damage, he just freezes, and all the rest of his bones just collapse and shatters. He's down. This guy, you guys can't see.
This just reminds me of the White Walkers. It was
He
all just
fails.
exploding the ice.
He fails, takes 7 blast damage, so he's this guy right here is pretty well, half his ribs are cracked and shattering, so he lost half his mass. And this guy, he fails, so that takes 7 cold damage. Same
I
thing
love
with
my ice
him.
nade.
There we go.
I said I love my ice nade.
That's nice. That's a nice spell.
Ice knife is nice. It
Ice-
causes
ice-
a lot of.
Say that again 5 times fast.
Ice
That's
knife.
what-
Ice knife. I've
Ice-
seen it actually kill a lot of party members.
Ice knife, ice knife. Ice.
You got movement, Neil. Still.
We need more AoE.
Did you?
You know, I'm not gonna go anywhere, but just for color context, I'm just gonna kind of kneel behind the dwarf with the shield that's right in front of me.
Okay.
In case they're gonna shoot bows at me.
Fair enough. So these skeletons. This guy actually is going to pull a short bow out with a disadvantage and shoot at Neela with a disadvantage.
Does
he
he
can't
actually?
move.
Does he actually have to kneel? Does Neil Merg have to kneel?
He has to make his strength
So that's
saving
a-
throw first.
That's a 13. Oh, strength. You're right. Thank you.
Yep.
We should go through that now. So let's go this guy right here, which is the same one I was rolling. He gets. I'm assuming I gotta remember what the spell was.
He's got to beat a 13 to be not restrained.
Okay, so he's 14. He's not restrained. He's
But
not
it's supposed to
restrained.
be a strength saving throw.
It's a strength saving throw and it uses their action.
Thank you. All right, let's roll that again. 14 and uses its what?
It
That uses his action.
Oh, so I'm using his action. Gotcha. 14. He's not restrained. This guy's using his action to get out of the web. He is restrained.
So once they're unrestrained, they're no longer affected by the web completely.
Until they move to a different square.
Okay.
He's restrained. These two guys are not in the web, but they see the web going down. They have somewhat of an intelligence. They know something's here we can't pass. So he is going to take a crossbow shot or a short bow shot at Neela.
Come on, that one.
That's a miss.
The one that's unrestrained should have that guy with the arm flexing symbol.
It's fine.
This guy's going to
It's
shoot at
fine.
Neela. Short bow. 16. That does hit for 8 piercing damage on Neela. Arrow goes flying through the webs.
No. I don't know what no is in dwarf. It's probably no still.
So this goes down.
You don't have a dodge reaction yet, do you?
No,
No.
I don't think so.
Yeah, uncanny dodge I think is 5th level.
They don't have Dom. They don't have sheets to cut down the web or shears to cut, but they have short swords. We did a dexterity check to see if they could, or a strength check to get them out of there. But they are undead skeletons. I don't think they have that kind of intelligence. But we could play that route.
Yeah.
They were smarter
When they-
characters.
When they enter the web, they have to pass a dexterity save. Right?
Right.
On a failed save, they're restrained. Right? If they're in the web, they have to pass a strength save
Yeah.
to get out. But
So
it
the only
doesn't
way-
say anything about cutting their way through.
No, it's all part
The
of probably the strength part. It doesn't matter. So strength, you either break it through strength, or they got it through the use of a sword. So it's a, if you will, it's a magic web, right? So
It's a magic web, yeah.
but they are flammable, so fire can do it. If they had a torch, burn out of it.
True.
But they would hurt themselves in the process.
if they're in a square, I will assume they can lean forward and touch the 5-foot square in front of them. If there were smarter characters, that's where that's where DM plays the NPCs. You got it based on their intelligence level. These are undead, and their intelligence is not as a 6. So they have basic strategies, but yeah, advanced knowledge and thinking, not so much. And that brings it back to Kendroff.
Okay,
the mighty mage.
This web is concentration, right? So I have to make a con roll to see if I keep my concentration, or that's only if I take a hit.
That's only if you take a hit.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So I am going to. I'm going to step over here, and this guy that's in the web.
If you do another action, do you still have to? Or do you break your concentration?
As long as I don't cast another concentration spell.
Copy that.
I can't have 2 concentration spells going at the same time.
Okay.
So I'm going to hit him with magic missile, all 3 darts.
Magic missile? Okay.
And
all
that's
3
going to be 12 total damage.
4. So 4.
It's 3. It's 3 darts, so it'd be 12 total damage.
Oh yeah. So yeah, just 12 darts just come out of your fingertips and just totally annihilates this skeleton. Pile of bones. He falls down, caught in the webs and everything. He is no more.
He says, Feralegend.
Do you still have a little bit of movement? You still have movement?
I'll stay right where I'm at.
Neela, Featherbottom.
Well, little Neela is going
Got a couple
to...
couple arrows stuck in her.
It's fine.
Fine. Emotes. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, only I get to
fine.
She, I guess, is going to... Oops, sorry, I didn't mean that. I meant this. I'm going to, I think, shoot at the back one in the corner there.
This one right here?
This one.
Okay.
And I'll use my crossbow.
Pulls out the crossbow, knocks the bolt into it. She steady aims with her 2 hands. It goes flying, but unfortunately with the webs and everything, it just kind of deflects it and it completely misses the ground. Dom says everything's
stuck in the web
fine.
right in front of his face.
Dom says everything is fine.
Everything's fine. It's fine.
Everything's fine. It's fine. You still have movement.
I'll take my movement and I'm going to run behind Sophia, and then I'm gonna take my my bonus action to hide.
Copy that. Brings it around to Sophia with Kendroff in front, Ferag to the side, Neela behind her, and King up to the left side there.
Oh, let's see here.
You got 4 skeletons. You can see 2 caught in the webs.
I'll step, I'll cross past King and just to be up front, and I'll throw a javelin.
So how many javelins you got? Did you already threw one?
I have 3, so I have 2 left.
All right, you pull back like Hercules, ready to throw a javelin.
And is that advantage?
Nice.
Well, it doesn't matter, but
it is advantage. Yeah. I
is
mean,
advantage.
go for the crit. Roll it. See if you get a crit.
It's a dirty 20. Got it.
Yuck, DoorDash.
Nope.
But a 20 does hit. But a 20 does hit. So the javelin unleashes, hits the one that's caught in the webs. Actually, he's restrained, and it hits him. Obviously in his ribcage. What's the damage would be?
Would be 10.
10.
And so he shatters into a pile of bones.
Not the bone.
Arr. And the other skeleton goes, "Where's the rub? Where's the rub?"
Arr.
All right, that might be Jack Sparrow. Arr. Okay. Do you still have movement?
I will stay. I'll hold.
All right. That brings it around to Imag.
Painting
Just
eyebrows. Hold on.
back there painting his wood statue where he's gonna put some of his lizard skin that he's got on. Taking a shot from his
Sorry.
silver flask. Oh, you're fine, man.
Just got done painting eyeballs. All right.
Eyeballs. He's got a wood statue. He's painting his eyeballs on. Oh, got a plate.
Okay.
Oh, I can hear my son upstairs. He's all upset. I guess the cat finally figured out how to get into his top bunk.
There's way more guys dead now than the last time.
There is. There is.
So I'm gonna shoot this one back here.
Okay. So he's
The one in the web would give you advantage to cancel your disadvantage.
Oh, then I'll do that.
So Kendrock reads over. Shoot the one in the web.
Shoot the one in the web. Okay. All right. And I'll just aim and.
As he's puking all over the place, he pulls the
Spot.
He's gonna shoot in between me and King.
No,
What's a D4?
Oh, I got the D4. Give me that D4.
Yep.
D4.
Yep. He's got the bless. Nice.
Plus
Ah.
Nice.
So that's gonna give him. That's gonna give you a 17.
17, baby.
Oh,
I
so
forgot
that
about
arrow.
that blast.
So that arrow goes flying and it strikes.
Boom, and the.
Nice.
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 Are we gonna get a short rest in after this?
Should. If we
So
can.
it brings it back around. You got movement still. If you're gonna hold.
I'm gonna throw an action surge.
Okay. All right. You know, Dom makes a good point. Could we do a puke tip arrow? I would give it poison. He's throwing up all over the place. If he hits with this, the skeleton will be poisoned.
Poison the skeleton. All right.
There it is.
If I hit with this,
Technically, they're immune to poison, but I'll let it fly.
5.
So that's a 12. Yep. And then your bless. Nice. Another 4. Beauty.
That's
same-
a good hit.
Same skeleton.
Yeah, new skeleton. That way I don't have my disadvantage.
So, with the power of the puke, he is down. Bones go flying all over, dropping down. Puke-covered bones everywhere.
And I did 5 plus 3 damage, 8 damage.
Woohoo!
Dead.
That was enough.
He shattered into a pile of puke-covered bones.
Puke-covered bones are now caught in the web everywhere.
Oh, that's nasty.
Oh no.
It's the most disgusting battle.
Okay, I'm gonna second wind as well.
Woo!
Dang it to you.
Well, we're short resting it up, and I'm gonna take advantage of that shit. But,
Those come back with a long rest.
There's a
What's the-
potential
what's
for
the-
a long rest.
Oh, is there? Okay.
You can hold your short rest. It'd be a long rest.
I can't see what that says. It's underneath.
It's a
Okay.
10.
It's a 10.
10.
Cool.
When's it my turn?
That throws it back
Hold your
around the
horses.
king.
Second
King
wind.
is-
You must finish a
he's
short
gonna-
or long rest before you can use it again. Action
He's
surge.
gonna just move in front of me and hold his.
That's
back
true.
and think anything sneaks up on us.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. You did use a not the action surge. You used the you used it in the front of the caverns before you went in. So yeah, we didn't get a short rest after. We did a short rest carving the lizards up. I don't think you used it after that. So I think you still.
I
have
didn't
it.
use my action surge at the beginning.
No.
I think
I
you.
was holding it because I don't know what we were going up against. I wasn't using it.
Yeah.
that
Well, I'm talking about the healing one. The
Oh, the second wind.
second one. Thank you. So you carved the skeleton. You skinned the lizard, the troglodyte. You had a short rest when you did that. I don't
Yeah.
think you used a short. I don't think you used your second wind. You're asking if you already used it.
No.
No, I didn't use that either.
Okay. All right. I thought you were asking me if you used it. I'm sorry.
No,
No. He said he's going to use it now. So
I got you.
I mean,
Okay.
he just couldn't read what it said in his chat, so I told him.
I got you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, we'll let it slide this time.
All right.
But
I
only
bet.
this time.
Don't make the DM mad. That's all I'm gonna say. Farah, back up.
You look fabulous
Okay.
today, Avalar. Has anybody told
We're
you
going
that?
to.
No, no.
Since we're gonna get a long rest in there, I might as well use some spell slots. So
Okay.
we're
Did I
going.
roll a 10?
No,
let's,
you roll a 7.
Okay.
Good, Ferag.
We're gonna do aim at the one that's straight ahead of me, and we're going to do guiding bolt at level 2.
Nice.
Oh, right. Guiding bolt. Big-
Hopefully that does right.
Pulls out his
Good.
dwarven hand, does this blessing of Nilmer's.
Sweet.
He's right behind him, go, huh? And then it hits. A 16 radiant damage. Am I reading that right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Woo! So you blessed in the name of Nilmerg, who's right behind you, goes, huh? And guiding bolt just comes out of the top of the ceiling and just crushes this guy. The guiding bolt will hold the energy damage. Hollow bones, scorched. He's down.
Turn that down to 1.
That's a one shot.
level. Yep. It's a pretty big spell because it's let's see.
Yeah.
It's 5d6s.
Yeah, it's high level.
So you got movement?
Movement. I am going to I'm gonna get in front of my wizard friend over here. Leave the god behind because gods don't need protection. And I'm going to defend the wizard in front of me, and I'm gonna shield up, so I'll block anything that
Alright.
comes at him if another arrow comes this way.
Protecting the squishy. I like that. All right.
I'm not so squishy today, but we're good.
It's Nilmerg.
Oh, I just don't want your concentration to break. That's all.
No, yeah, I hear you.
Well, hey, dwarf, that was a nice spell. Nice shot. Boom.
Guiding
Nice.
bolt on the on the second one. So Nilmerg reaches out his dwarven hand with a staff and calls the dwarf himself actually and destroys the skeleton.
Wow.
Bolt comes down.
Right?
Scorching. Come on, take it. Down. Combat over.
I thought
Cool.
that was
And
an
I'll-
awesome setup because I was already going to be doing guiding bolt my next turn anyway.
That was good. And I'll just drop the web. Boom.
Boom. Web's gone. Let's go back to this real quick. We're getting late in the day here. Or late in the session. Let me take all these guys off. So, as you look down after the skeletons... Sorry. As you look down past the skeletons... Come on, stop doing that.
What about the skeletons?
Oh, I had to describe the rest of the corridor.
Are you gonna stop concentrating so we can get past you?
I
He took it
said
down.
that. I said I dropped the spell.
Oh, cool.
Did they have anything good on them?
Besides bones
Short
and swords.
8 short swords, but they're rusted and old and 8.
They make money.
You're gonna get 2 copper for each one of them.
I'm gonna tell you to hush by putting my finger obnoxiously over your mouth and then shove them in your bag of holding.
Whoa!
In my
All
bag
right.
Yep.
So as you look down this,
Wow.
corridor, about past the skeletons where you were fighting at, you see it goes into a 4-way intersection once again.
Okay, so we had a 4-way intersection to the north, and now we have another one to the east.
So it's 8:30. I know some of us has got to go to work. I think it's a good place to call it for the night.
So where are we gonna
Alright.
settle down and take a rest?
right here where we're at.
Right in the hallway.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna settle in a place where all you have to do is look left and look right.
Yeah, that's not the worst place.
All right, so we're going to do a long rest here. That's about 8 hours. I mean, some else take 4, but let's do 8 hours. So give me your round off of 4 watches through the night, and then we'll cap that to get in the next session.
I'll take the first watch.
I'll take second.
Let's first. There a
I
second.
guess I'll take third.
Fourth.
And 4. This. Nilberg.
Actually,
That was interesting.
me. It should be me. If
We got.
IMAG, no, me, IMAG, and I'm saying everybody who currently has blessed should do it because they get a D4 in their thingies, right? Or no? Because it's a saving throw, right?
Well, it's an ability check.
How long's your bless work?
It works for 1 hour.
So,
Or no,
So,
I mean-
we're probably past an hour anyway. So
yeah, you're going into basically Imag stomach calm down. He stopped throwing up as you're entering your camp and setting up camp. Plus will
Okay.
wear off at this point too. Dom, I actually get up early, so does Fortis to go to work. So sleepy. I need beauty sleep. And it's a good spot to end it.
Agreed.
But thanks for hanging in there. I want to get the battle over. With that, we'll go ahead and end the session, guys. Fortis, you got to go ahead and run, bud. Thank you.
cool.
Katie.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Had a
man.
good time.
I'll
As
say
always.
to I'll say to all streams, thank you for coming out this week. I'll see you next week after Happy Halloween to you, everybody.
Yes.
I guess I'm not going to dress up next week. So I'll put it on one more time. There we go.
That's it. And I want to say, thanks for coming out, guys. My second session has been pushed back to 10 p.m. So in about an hour and a half, I'll be doing. I'll be in Out of the Abyss. Be streaming here. So yeah, that's going to start at 10 p.m. Eastern. And thanks everybody for coming out. Thanks for all the follows and the subs and everything else. Jackal, good to see you. Syntax, great to see you again, buddy.
Dom, good to see you. Have a good night. I can't remember his name. I have to scroll up real quick. He followed. B Downer 86. If you're still around,
Yeah,
thank
be
you
down
for
at
the follow.
86. Thanks for the follow, man.
Make
You
sure-
followed over here too.
Yeah, make sure you check everybody out. Berserkingkorgi, Fortis Gnome. We're all streamers. We're all content creators. We may not be streaming D&D, but we're all there. We're all Minecraft. Bunch of Minecraft nerds playing Dungeons and Dragons, by the way. I forgot to
That's
introduce that
it,
in our
that's
intro. So, night, everybody. See you next
Good
week.
night.
Yeah. Bye, guys. Thanks for coming.
Bye.